Innovation comes in many forms, and Peter from Minebea Intec is going to show me some of the forms of innovation that you've brought to PPMA Total Show 2025. Give us the big picture, the big sort of messages that you're sharing with visitors to this year's show, Peter.
Okay, well, yeah, the real message is that we're moving forward in the industry with some real innovations in our user interfaces, and it's all about making it more accessible, making better security, so you've got audits on what you're doing, and also just ease of use and connectivity. And we're starting here with the machine that we're stood by at the moment. This is one of our check weighers, one of our most common ranges of check weigher for the food industry, and we have a nice, really clear visual display here. This is showing us really in real time where our averages are of our products that are running. And on the green side, we're monitoring our metal detection. So everything's being done in this one compact unit, and you've got a really good visualization of what's happening. Now, if I just make a little adjustment on this menu, you will see that on this menu down the side here, it will match other menus that we're going to see around the stand.
Consistency is king here, isn't it? And that's certainly one of the messages across your interfaces, across your HMIs here.
Absolutely. And of course, our product range, whilst we do check weighers and a lot of inspection equipment, we also do scales and we also do vessel weighing. So maybe we can just quickly pass around the stand and have a look at that. So this would be a typical industrial scale. And if you look here, the interface on this is exactly the same as the check weigher. So if you were using that machine and able to use that, then of course you can use this as well. So a scale can come in many forms. Here's a very small base here, but this could equally be on the floor and weighing incoming pallets of goods. But as you see, when I change the weight on there, you can also see it on the screen over there too. And that's exactly what you just saw on the check weigher screen with the menu down the side. So this is how you control all your accessibility and everything else, all the controls. And if you can do that, perhaps we can just come round to the last little area of the stand.
Oh yes, in the cubby in here, where I can see another one of your displays just here.
And what might be happening on the incoming side of your process, you're probably going to bring goods in, and perhaps you've got a silo full of raw ingredients, which of course again needs to be weighed. And you can see as you fill up your silo, we have instrumentation that will measure that weight. Once again, exactly the same interface.
What's the comms between this is all wired, this is all standard protocol stuff, or?
Yeah. And there's all sorts of availability now. There's Ethernet IP connections, there's Profibus, there's all the modern type connections now, which really gives our customers some flexibility.
Clearly a lot of focus onto the consistency of the user interface here. How do you articulate the value proposition of that to your customers? You know, great look and feel consistent, you know, but being able to see in real time very, very quickly and easily what might be happening on another part of the floor. When your customers are trying to translate that innovation into top line, bottom line, efficiency, whatever, how do you sell this?
Well, first of all, one of the really important things is that it helps with training. Of course, staff training is minimized because it's the same across the whole product range, and that allows for less mistakes potentially, so we know that everybody's looking at the right information at the time that they need it. And really, it just means that all your process becomes connected. You've got common supply throughout the whole production process, and it's connected data. And of course, that just ensures that your end product's absolutely as it needs to be.
Brilliant stuff, great story. Peter, thank you for joining us again on PPMA TV, and thank you for bringing all of your connected toys to the show this year. Look forward to seeing you next time.
You're welcome, thanks very much. Cheers.